Hello everybody, I'm Kate Rebel, and this is Kate Rebel's Realm. Thank you so much for coming back for part 2 of the Infernal Blast Faction. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for subscribing. I am really happy with how much people are commenting and letting me know that they were wanting a lore of this game, because there's a lot going on here, and I'm going to keep finding more. I'm going to dig up the lore. I'm going to connect all the lore together, and I'm going to make a big old lore pie for you guys. And I hope that you just, yum yum, eat it up. Anyway, thank you for coming back for part 2 of the Infernal Blast, and we're going to get into the rest of the heroes' stories. Let's go. Okay, we are starting with Titus, who is so cool. I love the mechs in this game so much. Like, Cetrum and Titus are so cool. I want more of them, please. I really hope the story is going to be heartfelt, because I really like when robots and machines have, like, compassion. Like, they don't, because they don't really understand it, but they have, like, this hope in them. So I'm very excited. Sorry, I'm a big android lover and robot lover. Let's do this. A heart of metal. Beneath the Sharp-Toothed Mountains lies Metropolis, the city of the Automata. We know very little about its inhabitants, and the little we do know raises even more questions. What do they rely on for power? Where are they from? Where is the city? Or what exactly is the city? We don't have any answers. There are, however, rumors of terrifying weapons hidden deep within the city. The dwarves of Iron Ridge are said to have built this hidden kingdom, though some dwarves argue that this is just a legend. It was once thought that these automa were what dwarven explorers happened to find in deep underground caves, but scholars today generally believe that Titus's people were most likely a result of dwarven attempts to gain immortality, because they could use the power of a magical gem to transfer their souls into mechanical bodies. But it is not that simple. Because dwarves and automa are generally enemies, and some ambiguous hints are pointing to an event, legend has it that the dwarves tricked their opponents into becoming automa to enslave them forever, and the automa revolted violently. There is also a legend that the dwarves who were transformed into automa lost their compassion and wanted to destroy their original companions once they realized they were far more powerful than them. Despite this hatred, Titus showed compassion and sympathy. Yes. A trait long thought to be lacking in automa, but proved by his unbreakable friendship by the dwarven general Borit. Borit, who had no hands, was ordered by the king to protect the dwarves from the threat of vampires and ice giants, and thus yearned for the technology of the mysterious Metropolis. But he got lost in the treacherous mountains and nearly died. We read about that already. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was Titus who was on a mission to defend Metropolis, who found Borit. He expressed obvious sympathy for the dwarf, blindfolded him, and led him deep underground into the Metropolis. Thanks to Titus's pleading, Borit was allowed to stay in the city for quite a long time, learning the techniques and bringing them back to the dwarven kingdom. Borit even made new hands for himself and became close friends with Titus. Unfortunately, greed drove the dwarves to embark on a massive search for the location of Metropolis, leaving Titus with no choice but to defend the city with a mysterious ancient power. Regardless of where Titus came from, he was a skilled warrior, capable of raising a strong shield against the fiercest attacks, and even transforming into a giant cannon to annihilate enemies from afar. His presence signals to the enemy that to harm Metropolis, they must first confront such powerful mechanical technology. He was able to capture a soul in there. Yay. Yes, we love that. Okay, so we read Brunar before, and we also read Salil before. So we're going to do Scorch. I just broke my mic. I love this little rascal. I have a leopard gecko, and his name is Grunt, and he is based off of Mass Effect, the character in Mass Effect called Grunt. Also, technically, Halo. The vibes for the grunts in Halo, sure. But my little lizard guy is an angry little monster, and he is literally like a tiny alligator. And Scorch reminds me of him so much. Blazing a trail. Scorch was born with an ability that other Scalekin don't have, the ability to spit fire. Flames that are dangerous to others are as gentle as lambs in Scorch's hands. He didn't waste his gift at all. Scorch has now become one of the most famous fire controllers in the land. His masterpieces are all over the scorched bodies of those who dared to fight against him. That was just cute. That was just cute and short. Dolores. Watcher of Realms just released these stats of like most used heroes in the game, like over, I guess, just looking through everyone that plays the game, and Dolores was the most used. She's so cool, and this is so cool. When we talk about skins that are actually good skins, this is rad. What? Her story's so short. No, petition, Watcher of Realms, give Dolores a better story. I don't know if this is a good story, but it's literally a paragraph. She's the best hero in the game. Give us a lore update. Give us some more here. Dancing for life. Having lost both parents as a child, Dolores was raised by a bard and set out with him on a journey around the world. During her long journey, she made all kinds of friends and learned various survival skills. Also, Dolores has an extraordinary talent for dancing, which may have something to do with her deceased parents. I was so excited to read her story. I was really excited. Oh no. Dolores needs a better story, please. Okay. Pyros. All the little voices. Cleanse them with fire, make them atone. Fill all of Tyia with char-blackened bones. The ravings of a madman. At first glance, Pyros, the infernal shaman, might appear a raving, erratic old man. Those who've crossed his path and lived say that he often rambles aloud, seemingly at war with himself. In truth, Pyros is comprised of an amalgam of fire demons who long ago took possession of a greed-stricken monk. Centuries ago, a coven of malevolent fire spirits plagued Tyia, razing entire fields and forests with no regard for the sanctity of life. This would not stand. An elite esoteric order of monks was called upon to aid against the spirits, and after performing a ritual deep in the forest to lure them in, the monks trapped them within a gnarled magical staff. Though bound tightly, precautions needed to be made to ensure the spirits' eternal confinement. Thus, the staff was buried deep within the bowels of an ancient monastery overseen by the monks. Day and night, they guarded against those who would attempt to wield its power, never suspecting trouble to arise from within their respected order. As it is known, greed amongst men, holy or otherwise, is the root of all evil. An elder monk of the order, whose original name is now lost to time, succumbed to his greed by digging secretly in the night to uncover the staff, concealing his progress before each dawn. Believing he could control the trapped demons for his own ambitious goals, his soul was immediately consumed upon finally unearthing the sinister relic. Opening a portal straight into the center of the monk's chest, the demon quickly took control of him and fought for power within. Hence the rambling, argumentative rants some have overheard. When the dust settled, they dubbed the conglomerate husk Pyros. The first order of business was to set fire to the monastery, burning the monks alive with the staff they were sworn to defend. With revenge settled, Pyros descended upon Tyia, setting the world ablaze once more. Can the spirits ever be reasoned with, or does their liberation spell doom for all? Oh my god! Okay, Pyros also is one of the best lords, especially epic lords. It took me so long to get Pyros, and his story is insane. So he was just this old monk that basically betrayed everything he stood for power to get the staff, but did it incorrectly, and now a demon went inside of him. This is really cool. I like this story. I'm happy because he is cool. I am not happy with Dolores, so let's fix that if we can. Just add to it. Like, you can keep that as the first little thing, but just give her some more. She needs a little bit more meat, you know? I have so much fun doing these. Oh my goodness. This is so cool learning about all these heroes. Like, I already liked Pyros, but it makes you understand why their powers work the way that their powers work and why they're doing what they're doing. And then when they actually do their moves, and oh my gosh, and then you can just like look at them and be like, oh, now I know the lore behind this. Now I know why. And thank you so much. My name is Kate Rebel, and this is Kate Rebel's Realm, and I will see you guys next time. Needs more meat. Does he have a soul? Is that it? I can't do that on here. I can do that. I can do it. I can do whatever I want. Okay, thank you. I had a lot of fun with this. I had so much fun with this.